Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you are in the world today, I hope that you and your loved ones are doing great. And most importantly, I hope that you are in good health. Once again, my friends, welcome to the Common Sense channel. On this channel, we get to talk about those things that people know, that people have thought about, but don't often have the time to discuss. These, my friends, are the things we discuss here on the Common Sense channel. So once again, my friends, welcome to the Common Sense channel. As always, every month I come on this channel and venerate the ancestors. In other words, I honor the ancestors. So as we are approaching the new year or end of the year, which is the month of December, I want to come here once again and honor the ancestors for all they have done for me, my family, throughout the year, and for all those people out there, especially those who watch my channel, especially those who have been following me from the beginning of this journey. I want to thank you, great ancestors. I want to thank you, great ancestors. I want to thank you, great ancestors. And I want to thank all those people that continue to watch my videos and that continue to be subscribed to my channel. I honor you. But most importantly, I want to honor my ancestors. I want to honor the ancestors. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel or who are watching my channel for the first time, I often do this. But if you don't know who your ancestors are, your ancestors are you. Your ancestors are your generation before you. And as a matter of fact, your ancestors are you. You are the representation of your ancestors on this earth. The entire DNA is in you. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you behave, the way you think, the way you act, every ounce of your being are your ancestors. So, in other words, you are the representation. Why do I do this? I do this. I honor the ancestors because it is out of them that we came into this world. That will be your mom. That will be your dad. That will be your uncle, your auntie, your great-great-great-great-grandma, your great-great-granddad, your great-great-grand-uncle, aunties, nephew, nieces, all of those people that are the combination of who you are today. I honor them because of their sacrifices, their immense sacrifices over the many years, over the thousands of years since human being existed. They've been around. Some of them you may not know, some of them you've never met or seen, but it is out of them that you are. These, my friends, are the reason why I honor the ancestors. And I often say, honor them. Why should you honor your ancestors? Because your ancestors are your roots, and you, my friends, are the trees of that root. Whatever they may have bear, whatever fruits they may have bears on this planet are what you are bearing today. Don't ever allow anyone says anything derogatory, anything that are not necessary or are not pleasant to the names and memories of your ancestors. Always honor them. They're the ones that's steering you. They're the ones that are guiding your path. They're the ones that are thinking ahead of you. They're the ones that are moving you forward despite all of the things that life is throwing at you. For these reasons, my friends, I come on this channel and honor them every month. As we approach 2026, I know that they will grant us all peace, harmony, wisdom, clarity of thought, guidance in areas of our lives where we are lacking. They will show us there's nothing wrong. Some people say it's wrong to honor your ancestors. They says ancestors worship. All you need to tell them, when you say St. John, St. Paul, St. Peter, St. Andrews, and even Jesus, the great teacher, I call him Yeshua Mashiach. Because the Yeshua Mashiach was a historical figure that walks this earth. You know, if someone thinks Jesus also did, that's fine too. But they call on these people. They call on their names in times of distress, in times of need. You know, the God of Isaac, Jacob, the God of Isaiah, the God of Emmanuel, all these people. These are ancestors, right? So if they can do that, why can't you do that for yours? And that has always been my argument about why I think we as a people should honor our ancestors. Let's do that. Let's not listen to all these naysayers out there, all these people that don't understand anything about the spirit world and how relevant that stuff is. Don't listen to them. Listen to your instinct. Listen to whatever is inside of you, because Yeshua Mashiach said it. You know, he said the kingdom of heaven is in you, and the kingdom of heaven is your ancestors. The heaven you're looking for is in you, and these people are you. They are you. I'm telling you. Until you realize that, you will not find happiness. You will not find joy. The joy you're looking for, you won't find it, because they are in you. I've done numerous videos where I talk about them. And I always do. That's what I do. I always kind of give you like an idea of what I'm trying to say. You know, because until you understand these things, you will know how relevant they are. You'll know the importance. You know, in other culture, they have ways of honoring the ancestors. And you can say spirit, your ancestors are spirit. No one can dispute that. No one can argue that. But I'm telling you, they are spirit that lives in you. You understand? They lives in you. And the reason why they lives in you, because you are their representation. You look like them. You talk like them. You do things like them. You walk like them. Some of you walk like your mom, your dad. The same posture they take is the same posture you take. So if that's not clear enough for you to understand the importance of your ancestors, then I don't know what else to say. But I know it's clear. A lot of people understand what I'm saying. So honor your ancestors. Venerate them. Whatever time you have, do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I know. I think I need to do a video where I can just talk about some of the things, some of the benefits that you get from honoring your ancestor. I need to do a video. In this entire year, what I've seen, my experience since I discovered honoring the ancestors, what are some of the changes that have been happening to me, the fountain of joy and happiness that I experience daily in my life. I think I need to do a video on this. But it's one of those things that once you experience, your life will never be the same. Learn to honor your ancestors. You know, as we go into 2026, there's just so many things happening around us. We need guidance. And the only people, spirit that can guide you, that are already part of you, are your ancestors, my friend. I'm saying this with all clarity. I'm saying this with all intensity, that I know my ancestor lives in me and I live in them. So as I've always done in my video, when I honor the ancestors, I'm going to pay tribute to all of our ancestors, especially those that were transported from Africa as slaves during the transatlantic slave trade. I want to honor all of you, especially those that could not make it, that are laying beneath the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, that were dead, that had to throw themselves overboard to prevent themselves from being humiliated or being treated in the worst inhumane way, or the worst possible way. I honor you, great ancestors. I honor all those ancestors that made it to this part of the world and into the South, all of the Americas, the Caribbean, wherever in this part of the world. I honor you. I honor all those ancestors that were transported across Africa into the so-called Middle East. I honor you. I honor you for the sacrifices that you made to get us to where we are. Without those sacrifices, we will never be where we are today. I honor you, great ancestors. I honor all those ancestors that went to Europe to fight for a war that did, for freedom that they didn't have. I honor all of you that died in those places that you had no business being to, but you care about humanity and the love for mankind, that you sacrifice your lives to save mankind. I honor you. I honor all those ancestors that gave their lives in Africa, on the continent, fighting against injustice, fighting against colonialism, fighting against neo-colonialism. I know you're embedded in the lives of your children in Africa. Wake them up. Wake them up. Give them guidance. Wake them up from their sleep. I honor you, all of you ancestors. I honor all those ancestors that perish in the Americas, in America, in Northern America, in Southern America, in the Caribbean, wherever they were. I honor you. I honor all those ancestors that never forgot Africa. They went back to Africa to help. You know, I honor you. I honor all of you that came before us. The reason why I don't call names when I honor the ancestors is because there's just too many of them. There's too many of them, and if you just single out an individual of these people, you will be doing a great disservice to them. Some of their names were not even written in history. Some of them were forgotten. I honor all of you. I honor all of you. The ones from the beginning of slavery to the end of so-called slavery, to the beginning of colonialism, to the so-called end of colonialism, to neo-colonialism. I honor all of you. You have to understand history to know what I'm talking about. And I believe what will really help Black people is when they can understand history. Don't just understand history, but know it, because that's what defines a people. Your history, whether you're willing to go past it, it also plays a role in your evolution. Every race of people on this planet evolved based on their history. So don't ever shun away, frown away from your history. Your history, you should embrace that. And when I talk of the ancestors, I am talking about history. I'm talking about the spirit of people before us. People that shed their blood and tears, their treasure. People that work tirelessly to make this country, America, what it is today. That's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who dreamt of a better future for us today. And pretty soon, some of us are going to join them. We're going to join them in the spirit of our own children, because they will be our own representation on this earth. So guess what? When you don't honor them, your ancestors, that would be your mom, your dad, their great-great-great-great-grandfathers and mothers before them, if you don't honor them, your children will not honor you. Honor your ancestors, because that's your history. And don't ever allow anyone degrade your history, because if someone degrade your history, they are basically degrading you. And if someone degrade your name, they are basically degrading your history and the history of your ancestors. You understand? Our ancestors, no matter whatever they are, whatever they've called them, whatever they've done, they are your ancestors. Just like your child. No matter what your child do or does or have done, they are still your child. You never turn your back on your child. I've never seen a parents done that. Yes, a parents turn their back on their child. The heart isn't there. Why isn't the heart not there? The reason is because it's your blood. That your DNA, your genetic makeup is in that child. So there's a bond. And that bond started from the beginning. That's why women are the most unique creature on the planet that the Almighty has ever made, because they born with their children. And the dad does the same too, because it's his seed that bring forth that child. It's the same with your ancestors. Your ancestors will never turn their back at you, no matter what. All you need to do is reach out, my friends. And that's what I do here. I reach out to them. The awareness came sometime in 2024, because I started doing this in 2024 into 2025, when I understand. And that's the reason why I pray to the ancestors, for the ancestors to enlighten more and more people to understand who they truly are. Once you understand who you are, then you understand why I do what I do every month, honoring the ancestors. You need to know. You need to seek. And that's why Yeshua Mashiach said, seek first the kingdom of God, and everything else will be added unto you. You need to seek the kingdom of your ancestors, and everything you're looking for will be added unto you. Your kingdom of God is in you, and your ancestors are in you. So seek them. Seek them. Everyone does. But you. And that's why I'm asking for all those ancestors that lay their lives fighting against injustice, fighting for peace, fighting for love, tranquility, togetherness, whatever the fight was, because each of us have a reason why we're here. Some people realize that early on, and some people realize that later on. But I say it's best that you seek that first to understand your purpose in life. You're not just here by mistake. None of us are here by mistakes. We are here for a reason. And each of us, every now and then, our ancestors are speaking through us, but we're not listening. We need to seek our ancestors, find them, elevate them, venerate them, honor them, honor them. I'm not saying worship them. I'm saying honor them. But if you want to do that, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with worshiping your ancestors. It's a good thing. That's another way of elevating them. You understand? So I just want to do this video as I've always done, honoring my ancestors. I know we are going into 2026, but at the same time, there's just too many things happening in our world today. So I want to bring these to the ancestors. Now that I've honored them, now that I've paid reverence to them, now that I've elevated them, now that I've reached out to them wherever they are, now I'm going to pray to them to bless our world. Our world is going through so much right now. I want to pray for the leadership of this country. Great ancestors, I want to put Donald Trump into your hands. I know there's so much happening in this world. I pray that you give the president of this country, give him clarity of thought. Guide his path. We don't need him to go into another problem. War in South America would just bring so much devastation to these hemispheres. It would bring so much problem. It's almost like the Pandora box. Give this man clarity. Surround him with people that can give him the best possible advice to think about this country first. Stay away from all of these conflicts around the globe. They're not ours. They're not America's problem. None of these conflicts out there belongs to America. America has its own problem, and America needs to focus on America's problem. Great ancestor, I ask you, wherever you are, I know you are in the president. Through his own ancestors, let them speak volume into the president and dissuade him from all of the distractions that are happening out there. Let him still focus on this country. Because if America is to be great, it depends on the leadership of this country. I pray for all the people that is in his cabinet, great ancestors. Teach them, bring them to understand the importance, the severity of the situation in this country right now. I pray for clarity, for him to be able to make peace across the globe instead of war. Giving a different direction, a different guide, a different path to unity, love, and tranquility in this country and across the globe. Give him strength to tackle situations that are tough across the globe. That's what we need. This is the role of America in our world today. Great ancestors, I know you come in all colors, and your spirit is what embodies this country. I reach out to you this morning. Bring clarity, understanding, wisdom to the leadership of this country. I ask you, I pray for all oppressed people across the globe that are suffering from starvation, war, disease, famine, whatever these calamities are that are plaguing our world today. I ask great ancestors that you give these leaders globally understanding to deal with complex situations that are affecting our world today. I ask you, great ancestors, for healing on those that are sick in the hospitals across this country, in the world at large. And I ask for clarity, understanding, awakening of our people in Africa, in the Caribbean, in South America, in Australia, in Europe, wherever our people are. Enlighten their mind to understand the self. I think understanding the self is the greatest thing that can happen to anyone. I ask you, great and sister, it's my prayer that you unite the world. Unite us. We are all from one family. This is not just me saying it. Genetic has proven this, that the world are all derived from one family. Unite our world. Bring about solutions that will solve global problems, especially those ones that are leading to disastrous outcome. We don't want no war in South America, Venezuela, in any part of South America. We don't want war. Please, great ancestors. We don't want war, continuous war in Europe either. Ask for the leader in Europe, all the leaders in Europe, Putin and all those European leaders, to come together and bring about peaceful solution to war. I pray for the Middle East. Bring about peace in the so-called Middle East. Bring about peace and tranquility in that place. At the end of the day, life is more valuable than any of the things that we are fighting of or we are fighting for. We, my friends, will take none of these things to the great beyond. None, my friends. I can guarantee you this. There's been great many men, great many women on this planet, and they all are ancestors today. That's whose spirit I'm reaching out to grant us the peace, unity, and tranquility that we need in our world today. Great ancestor, I beg you, I beg you, I beg you, please answer our prayer. I pray. Please bring about clarity. Please bring about understanding. Please bring about happiness. Please bring about joy. Please bring about solution, lasting solution to solving most, if not all, of the problems that we are faced with in our world today. I just want to thank all of you, especially those that continue to watch my videos, those that continue to have remained subscribed to my channel. I want to honor you. I think I got another subscriber again. I just want to thank you for being part of this family. I want to thank you and honor you on the Common Sense channel. We talk about those things that people know, that people have thought about, but don't often have the time to discuss. These, my friends, are the things we discuss here on the Common Sense channel. So I just want to honor you. I just want to thank you for being part of my channel. Here I honor the ancestors. I do that. I do that every month before I even do any videos here. That's always been my motage on my channel, because I believe and respect my ancestors. Without them, I'm nothing. Without their roots, I have no foundation. It is through their roots that I stand. It is through them that I exist. And then my own generation would come. And there, it is through me that they will exist too. And for that reason, my friends, I will never die. You understand? And that's the entire essence, or the whole essence of everlasting life. When you hear everlasting life, that's what you're talking about. That's the essence right there. That your generation will continue to live. And this earth is going nowhere. You understand? As long as you're procreating, you're having more children, and they are having children, children, the world continues. You understand? So all of that illusion, all that nonsense they be talking about, world is going to come to an end, nothing. That's why we pray. That's why I pray that the Almighty, that the ancestors, because the ancestors are already in the spirit world, but lives in you. You don't know the importance of human beings. Human beings are the embodiment of all of these things. Within your body alone are all these vegetations, And then all of the spirit world are in you. They know whether they ain't go to no heaven or hell. They lives in you. And that's what Yeshua Mashiach was talking about. But in order for you to find it, in order for you to come to the understanding of what I just said, you have to discover yourself. And once you do, you will see that these people, your ancestors, are you, and you are them, and it lives in you. You understand? It is deep if you don't understand yourself. But once you understand yourself, then you start to understand exactly what I'm talking about. That everlasting life is in you. And each of us have it. So I just want to thank everyone again to watch my video. I do this every month. I'm going to continue into 2026. So all of you that are sick, that are going through hardship, hard time, difficulties, whatever they are, I ask that the ancestors continue to lay hands on you. I ask that the ancestor continue to bless you. I ask that the ancestor continue to heal you. Whatever your situation is, I ask that they guide you through life. You understand? I ask that they protect your family. Bring about healing. Whoever is sick, bring about healing. Whoever need protection, bring about protection and guidance and safety. All of the things that you need to exist as a human being on this planet. I ask that the ancestor bless you and protect you and your family. I want to thank you once again, and I want to thank you for being there with me, supporting me throughout. I give you all thanks, great ancestors. I give you all praise and honor. I know you're there. I know you're there, and I know you exist within me. Thank you, and have a blessed day.